took like a really deep breath and was still exhaling when I started the video, Leo. That's good. Don't always say this, but maybe we should start this with a little deep breath exercise, okay, Leo? You know, I know it's inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit, something like that, but what I was hearing for Leo, inhale the drama, exhale the play. And I think it's like, make your mark, tell your story. Okay, Leo, like, do your shit. Be you. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? Yes. Come on, Leo, you got this. You know what I'm talking about. Keep taking them. There's this guy, I don't know much about him. My godmother, who's a Leo, maybe she's watching, told me about this guy who does these like super intense, like he'll just go out in the tundra and do these like heavy breathing. He'll do it for like a minute straight, and then he's like, I get high. It's like I trip balls, and then my life is healthy. Okay, I'm paraphrasing really poorly, but I'm sure like if you did enough rabbit hole YouTubes about breathing deeply, I think you'll find the guy. And if you know who I'm talking about, put his name in the comments, because what a cool dude. What a cool fucking dude. Okay. So you can watch... We're going to have to just do it like that. Sorry, Leo. You can watch the general reading so that you can know more about these cards, what they represent, and kind of see that we've been doing this pyramid style thing all day. Okay. We're basically talking about two roads. I'm not doing the pyramids. I'm flipping. I'm controlling the cards today. Basically, I usually do like very organic readings, and I'm like, however they lay is how they stay. But I'm not feeling that today. Okay, so I'm a natural talent, don't you think? Anyways, it's kind of like a good road and a bad road and the bridge between them. And that's basically what the pyramids are and how the runs have gone down. So it's like a symmetrical thing, and I put the top on the bottom because we run out of room pretty quickly. And yeah, this is... Make sure you're stretching every day. I know like it's very common to stretch in the morning, but you should stretch at night before you go to bed. Maybe also in the morning, but I always stretch before bed, Leo. I don't know why I'm getting that. I just feel like that's what you should be doing, okay? Stretch before bed. Come on, Leo. This is what the deep breaths were for. Oh, you know what? I had this set up a little bit wrong, so maybe that's why the cards wouldn't come out. Thanks, guys. I almost threw you an extra card in the middle, and that one would just been obnoxious and ruined everything, so I'm glad that didn't happen. Anyways, Leo, deep breaths. Even if you find out something you don't want to know right now, at least you know and didn't have to find out later. Okay? Could even not be a bad thing, and you know, you're thinking about it a lot, but like, you know, it might be for the best, whatever it is, right? And you're just assuming it's going to be something terrible, but really, it could be some kind of wonderful. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Discs, man. She's been there a lot, and not even in the readings, but always at the bottom from what I recall, but she may have been right here once. Either way, the Princess of Discs, it could be like an earth sign, but really what I get from that is making an investment. A lot of times we're talking in a new business, in your own business, in a new venture. In some way you invest capital into something, okay? And that could be part of the deep breaths. You don't know how it's going to turn out yet. You like put it in, you're ready to release it, you're ready to hear back from something or whatever it is that you've got going on. It's a little bit like, no more holding your breath. Whatever happens, happens. And whatever will be, okay? You made the investment. You maybe bought something. You don't know, okay? Oh, I'm kind of getting like this proposing energy. and you're like worried about the outcome. Maybe you haven't asked yet. Maybe they said maybe. I don't know. Maybe you like spent a lot of money. I'm not even sure if I'm ready. Like, listen, if you felt it, you should just go with it. I forgot to put a card here. 5 of Discs, worry. Yeah, maybe it was, you may have overinvested. Okay. So as much as maybe you want to do this project or this proposal or this trip, whatever it is that you know is a good investment that you really, really want to do, Leo, you may have to just consider how much you're investing. Okay. And you might have to just not draw back on the offer, but minimize your expenses to potentially make up for the money spent. Got very noisy in here. I don't know if you can hear that, but it like kind of almost spooked me in a sense, where it was just like, you may have overinvested. That's all. That's all. It's not a big deal. But it's probably the number one reason you are kind of stressed about money. So it's interesting. This is usually maybe the dark road, and this is like the light road for the most part. It could be backwards. Gemini's was opposite, but you'll have to determine, because it's one of those situations where it's like they're both pretty neutral, and it's almost like no matter which way it falls, doesn't really matter. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, you'll get that money back, and you won't have to worry about anything. Okay, so just remember that. Like, either way, you're gonna come out fine, even if you're worried now, right? So at the top, we have sorrow and success, but they're both in reverse. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, both sides seem quite neutral. The left has been the bad side, and the right's been the good side, but I'm kind of thinking the left might be the good side, and the right might be the bad side. But again, it's so neutral that I think the real lesson for you here, Leo, is that it just doesn't matter. The outcome doesn't matter. It's gonna work out. And like, you can be worried now, but you shouldn't, because it's just causing anxiety. And if you are worried about the outcome, it's more likely that you will have a troublesome outcome, right? It could just stay neutral. It could work in your benefit or not. But instead, Leo, right? This is going to be one of my longer readings, and Leos hate long readings. I know. But, okay, so, not sad, not bread. Like, it's like, it's not good, and it's not bad. It just sucks that they're in reverse. That's why it's hard to tell. We're avoiding the heartbreak, in a sense. Maybe you're like, fuck it, I'll pull out and never find out, because then I won't get my heart hurt. I won't get heartbroken. But at the same time, you're like, oh, fuck, I missed out on success because I did that. I wanted to protect my feelings. I didn't want to face rejection, so I just didn't do it at all, and I missed out. I think the part of the being neutral is, if you make any decision other than the one that you have already made, right? You're having second thoughts? Oh, well, bitch. Do not fuck with fate right now. You did it for a reason. You bought it for a reason. You invested for a reason. Stick to it. Okay? No heartbreak, but okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Passion. And also fire. Leo. Okay? And fire is a masculine element. The Knight's a masculine card. So, like, it's very much you. You're feeling good regardless. Even when you pull out of the situation, because, again, you don't want the rejection. You're like, I'm fine, whatever. Kind of your stereotypical cocky self, where you're like, I can recover from this. I'm still up on this bitch, like, you know, the high horse, so to speak. So you're coming in hot. You're ready to save the day all over again. Okay. On the other hand, you know, when you miss out on this opportunity, you have to kind of pull back in and be like, damn, what am I even feeling right now? Like, am I glad that this happened? Am I disappointed? I just have to really understand how I'm feeling now. Like, where does this leave me? And how do I get a hang of things again? Or maybe this is what helps you get a hang of things. And in between is Seven of Swords, futility. It's like, if you make another decision, or if you make a new decision now, you will not get virtually any results. It's like no progress either way. You same damn thing, or back to square one, and either way, it's pointless. It's very pointless. You cannot back out now. You cannot back out now. You cannot back out now. on this side, we have the Magus and the Emperor, all right? So manifesting something big, manifesting your own power. The Emperor is the Aries card. Aries is a fire sign. Leo is a fire sign. We like to see that, all right? Taking your power back, right? You're just going to do it all over again. You're going to think, wow, I really should have gone for it. And now you know what? I'm going to go for something else. What are you going to do? Repeat the cycle all over again? On the other hand, right? We have Art and Ace of Discs. Art is Sagittarius, more fire energy on both sides, right? Still no Leo, but you got the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Art cards. So it's pretty crazy to get all of those, like, high cards, the Zodiacs and everything. Sorry, little hiccup. Breathe, Leo, breathe. You're really worried, but there's nothing to be worried. The only thing to worry about is you self-sabotaging and fucking something up. Period. Ace of Discs, things will even out again, even if you miss out on this opportunity, but you might just have to take a break for a while. Might just have to take a break. If it's a vacation, if it's a break in a relationship, if it's like anything, really, anything. If you want to get back to a place that you were in, you're going to have to take a break, okay? But you'll become the person you need to be either way. On this hand, the good stuff, Six of Swords, science, so it all works out, right? And then the moon, Pisces, this has been right here so many times today. Watch all the goddamn videos, I don't care. Pisces, manifesting, dark times ending, okay? And for good measure. Libra, adjustment, getting used to it, and realizing that you did manifest this. Realizing this is what you want. Staying true to yourself, you know? Maybe somebody's mad about the investment you made because you chose to invest in yourself over them. And they're like, and you're like, no, this is what I want to do. Don't let them make you regret it because you just come right back to it, okay? So what happens when you know, Hermit, Virgo. So it could be a Virgo, but it also is about looking within and relying on the self and realizing that if you act for others, you're not going to get anywhere, okay? So whatever decision you made it for a reason. Because otherwise, you just have to go through the process all over again. Who am I? Double Earth, right? Virgo and Prudence, staying true to self. Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Right? I probably can't even sing that. Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. Oh yeah, one more. Princess of Cups, starting over, mentally trying to wrap your head around it once again. And for what? Because you self-sabotaged and second-guessed a huge fucking decision that you should have trusted yourself with. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? So this is going to be focused on money and career and stuff. I try to really only pull one, but those breathing exercises made this video kind of long, so we're sticking with Balan. See what's Balan's word of advice in the field of money, which is essentially the cause of most of your worry. Right? There's a reason you made that investment. Stick to it. It's going to pay off. Focus on listening instead of speaking, observing instead of being observed. You don't need to be the center of attention. You learn a lot more when someone else is. Take it from me. I work in shadows, baby. When I do shadow work, if you need help with that kind of thing. So, focus on listening. Watch this shit again. I dare you. Focus on listening. For real. Hear every word. And hear every thought. Right? You wouldn't lie to yourself, would you? Anyway, Leo, that's going to be it for this one. Hope it all works out for you, and I will see you next time.